Hey, you're listening to Don't Make Sense. I'm Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, an educational psychologist, blogger, educator, and coach who loves to talk about style, life, creating, and mental health. Okay, so I started this podcast to create a space to talk about style and substance, to talk about the complexities of being a woman who's authentic and thriving. All right, let's get into it. In this episode, we're going to talk about how to find the right pair of jeans that look phenomenal on curves. All right, I hear you. It is so hard to find the right pair of jeans for curves for a few reasons. First of all, there's like times where they don't fit, or maybe they're like gaping, and then they fit in one area, they don't fit in the other. And then when they do fit and have lots of stretch, they end up getting kind of baggy, lose their shapes, or they're sagging like in the I don't know, crotch area. Some weird stuff that starts happening with jeans. So I rounded up some tips on how to find the right pair of jeans to look phenomenal on curves. All right, let's go. So you like Amazon, but you don't know what styles to get? Go ahead and check out my Amazon Live. I'm an A-list creator, which means I do a lot of lives and people like them. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to go and join the live. And don't forget to follow me on Amazon. And then keep in mind, as an Amazon associate, I do earn from qualified purchases, and all opinions are my own. And I'll see you guys around. Hey, I know you guys do not have a ton of time to just be scrolling through social media. You got better things to do, right? So that's why I revamped and relaunched my Fave Finds newsletter. And what I did is, it's kind of in case you missed it. So I scour through the internet to find some styles for midsize and curves. And I also add just some different podcast episodes or books that I'm into lately, just some good stuff for your email inbox. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to sign up for my Fave Finds. And don't worry, I'm not going to spam your email inbox. It'll be some good stuff. Okay, so here is what I look for when looking for a pair of jeans. For reference, I'm a size 14, large XL, and 32 in jeans. For me, I've been getting like Levi's jeans, so I'm like 32 in Levi's jeans. And I'll get into more about Levi's jeans in a moment. All right, so these are the things I look for when it comes to getting a pair of jeans. So I am looking for high waisted to mid rise. We are not going to be doing low rise. So when you have curves, low rise is really tricky. I mean, I would even say when I was like 15, 16, and a lot thinner, I was pretty thin, like a size 8 or 7, whatever, I don't know. I wasn't a super big fan of low rise then just because of like it just was tricky and all that. So anyway, I heard it was back. I don't know who brought it back, and like whoever brought it back, we need to tell them to stop. But low rise is back. Don't do it. Stick with high waisted mid rise, especially if you have curves. It's just going to give you more coverage and create a nice silhouette and just more options. So we are saying no to low rise. After that, the next thing I'm looking for is varying levels of stretch. I don't want jeans that are super stretchy because I found that having some structure is helpful for the jeans to keep their shape. So I think that you want to have a little bit of stretch so they conform to your figure, to your shape, but not too much stretch. Sometimes that's where we get into like where it loses its shape very easily. The next thing I look at is different washes or shades. I like to go with like a medium to dark wash. I do have some lighter wash jeans, but I find like those are a little trickier to kind of style and to like fit. So I like to go with for sure, get a pair of dark jeans, and then get like a medium wash. I would say I wear my jeans that are medium wash the most, and the dark wash is there, but I wear my medium wash the most compared to some of the other washes. And then in terms of like the style, I like a skinny style or a boot cut. I think those are good. I will go and branch out and try some flare jeans too. I really like those. But if you're just starting out, I would just stick to a skinny or boot cut style just so you have some good basic foundational jeans. So my favorite brand right now for jeans for the last few months has been Levi's. I am so into Levi's. If you watch my Amazon live show every week on Fridays, I am always like somehow we get into talking about Levi's. I love them. I was a little kind of like hesitant at first. I saw people talking about the rib cage style. That's not the style I went with. I like the skinny high rise, and they are the 720 high rise, and they'll be linked in the show notes for you guys. Those are the jeans I swear by. I feel like they look great, they feel great, and they keep their shape. So I really like that aspect of it. So it's not like they look good for a moment, and then when you wash them, they start to like look kind of junky. So after you figure out the wash, the rise, and then I think you want to be really honest about your measurements. Just measure yourself. It is what it is. So I just accept what size I'm at because you need clothes that fit you. So just go with what size you're at right now. It's fine. It's going to be not fine if it doesn't fit you, if it's too tight or too loose, right? And then you won't want to wear them and you're going to just go pull out leggings. So go with what actually fits you. After we figure out the wash, the style, we've measured ourselves, then we're going to go into figuring out a few different pairs of jeans you want for different situations so that you are just ready to go with jeans that you're actually going to wear. So think about your lifestyle, think about the situations in which you would wear jeans, and then start to kind of go, okay, I need this pair for this. So the first thing I would say is you want a good pair of jeans for work. So if you have a casual Friday, for me, I wear jeans more often. But if you have a casual Friday sort of thing going on, you want to get a pair of jeans that are a dark wash that are stretchy. I really, really like these 720s from Levi's in the high rise skinny. They're dark wash. I like that also theirs hits right at the ankle. It's not too high up. So that allows you to wear it with like flats, sneakers, heels, all kinds of different styles. And it also is going to be able to be worn all year long. It's not going to be just like one season you can wear these jeans and then another season you can't because they're too high on the ankle. So they're just great. I might even, thinking now, I might even just go and get some that are a little shorter too, just for like, when it's warmer, but whatever. But what I'm saying is basically when you get them, they're going to hit at the right place so that you don't have to worry in terms of your shoes that you wear. So it's just more versatile. So these are really nice dark wash jeans. They're going to work well with the little blazer or whatever you're trying to do to kind of look business casual, as they say. So you want to have that. You also want to have a pair of jeans that you can just wear with casually with the top for the weekend. So that's where my medium wash comes in. I really like the medium wash for just a tee or a bodysuit. Looks great, feels great. So that's another one you want to have. So these are two pairs of jeans with no holes in them. They're just nice and just very simple. So that's what I would do. And then you want to have a couple more styles. So you want to have for going out. And so if you have a going out pair of jeans, maybe you can do a medium to a dark wash. And maybe you can do a little holes or fraying, something that's a little edgy that signals we're, off duty sort of thing. So you want to do something like that as well. I feel like that's a great pair to have. And then lastly, I really like doing like a flare jean. It's not everyone's favorite, but of all the different like more trendy styles, I like flares. So I have two pairs of flares, and that rhymes. I have a dark wash, kind of dark to medium wash pair of flare jeans, also Levi's high rise, and I also have another pair that's like lighter wash with holes in them. So they're fantastic because again, high rise. So I'm getting like that coverage and it feels good and I think it looks good on curves. And then you're getting that little edginess, something fun. So I feel like those are jeans that you want to have as well. So you don't like play out your regular jeans too, and you let them last longer by not wearing them all the time and not having just one pair. Another pair of jeans that I think that people kind of sleep on that you want to have, I've also gotten them from Levi's, would be a pair of nice black jeans. Now we're talking like really solid black, no designs, just really simple because this is a little hack. they can look like a pair of black pants for work. So I like them for kind of doing that, kind of switching them out to be like my black pair of pants for work. But also, they just look really clean, nice, and minimalist. So that's another pair of jeans that I would go with. Now, if you're adventurous, the last one I would get into, and I'm trying to find the right one, is a pair of white jeans. Those always look pretty crisp and clean if you find the fit you like. Right now, for me, I haven't found the exact fit I like. I feel like lighter washes are just a little trickier when it comes to a skinny style for curves. So that one that I still need to like do more research to kind of share some ones I really love. So that is it. All right, so there you have it. That is my kind of like recipe for finding jeans that look phenomenal on curves. Definitely check out Levi's. I love them. I'll probably do another episode on just Levi's jeans. But in the show notes, in the meantime, you guys can go and check out my picks for jeans for curves. Like what you're hearing? Go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. You can also share the podcast on Instagram and tag me at Live by Viv. As far as my music, it's The Croft by Joachim Karud. And everything we talked about in this episode can be found in the show notes on livebyviv.com. Okay, and remember, don't mix in because you don't need to.